How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here. We are beginning another season of The Boys. It's episode 1 of season 2, and I'm looking forward to continuing the story because I really enjoyed the first season. It was a really great first 8 episodes of this journey of The Boys, with some very strong writing and it was just a really amazing trip all throughout. So yeah, of course some things you were just not prepared for, but no, just overall it was a real blast, and I'm excited to see what season 2 has on offer, especially if the bar is going to be pushed higher in regards to the quality that this season will offer, because I'm always a sucker for that when you jump from season 1 to season 2. So yeah, The Boys is going to be no different in terms of hoping that this season is going to absolutely knock it out of the park. And yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see where things go, especially from this first episode, because we left on a diabolical cliffhanger with the fact that after that triple threat between Billy, Homelander and Stillwell, with Stillwell coming off the worst, I guess we could say, we had the revelation, as well as some emotional damage towards Billy, that not just Becca was alive, but she's the mother of Homelander's kiddo. So yeah, as you would imagine, it's just hella awkward, isn't it? So but like I said, it should set up very neatly for what might be a very investing second season. So with that said, it's time to get into season 2. It's episode 1 of The Boys. Let's go.
Half our own heroes don't know they have Compound B in their veins. You want China finding out?
Well, Annie was an example of that. Oh my god! Oh my god, Black Noir! You just fatality'd him!
Limit collateral.
He's still standing, oh my god! He's just standing there like, really? But oh my god! Oh my, I'm just in awe with Black Noir.
Member of the Seven. Translucent. Murdered in cold blood.
Wait, is that a coffin, an empty coffin?
Before he left,
like, given translucent?
Translucent said to me,
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, he wasn't even invited to the funeral thing. Oh. Yeah, Lilo, bud. Oh, yeah, and Annie's lying low as well. Oh, are they gonna pass each other in the street? I guess this is his stop. Oh. Well, great to know that these two are kind of rocky, but...
Get some sleep.
She's looking out for him.
Sleep when I know you're safe.
Yeah, you're Raven Wing. This Eagle the Archer. Out of Cleveland, we met like 5 times at VodCon.
Eagle.
Nope.
Like a Hawkeye.
You built me up.
I'll trap you, dumb bad. Or else I'll bollock you.
Oh,
But
shit.
that's exactly what William Butcher did. He caught Vice President Madeline Stillwell using upwards of 30 pounds.
They're not gonna believe Homelander did this shit.
this is over.
But it really does stink for Marv as well, considering he's got a family to protect, and now the news is broadcasting him to be a wanted person. Okay, I think someone's a bit obsessed. Uh-oh. Oh,
Minor, hi.
Ashley. Glad to see you're making yours. What happens if, I don't know, I do this.
What the fuck?
And now you're just another useless fucking blind guy. This must be some kind of a joke.
Wow, what a
What made you
fucking
think I would
bastard!
ever allow a cripple into the 7, for fuck's sakes? In no fucking way do you decide who goes in the 7. I decide.
That was really
Do we have
fucking
to
uncalled
decide?
for. The way he just dealt with blind spot. Wow.
Holy shit! Holy shit, thank you! That was, I'd give the arm, right?
Hey, I mean,
Keep it refrigerated.
jeez! I was gonna say, can he regenerate? That's why he has no fucking problem.
Extra grand, I'll let you chop off my dick.
Why?
Aide-le! Aide-le! Mais qu'est-ce que t'as? Il a besoin d'aide!
Ooh. Oh yeah, nah. No.
He's broken every single bone in his arm. Broken half his ribs. I can't do nothing here. You
He's
gotta take him to the
fucked.
hospital. Comprends pas? Qu'est-ce que t'as dit? Hospital. Translate for me, Frenchie. Tell him to take him to the hospital.
Tu dois...
They got paid to smuggle in a soup terrorist.
Shit. One that can crush
How
you
about
with a
this
boat
one?
as well.
How does it make you feel? Anyone?
I
Okay, how about saving the world? Wow, unanimous, strong reaction. So
We all have to be like we have to include the
It's saving
world.
America.
No, it's not. The world.
I don't know. I feel like saving the world has a...
He doesn't care. He rules the roost.
Help you get back into the 7.
Oh, that's you dangled the bait there for this fish. Church of the oh goodness. Oh, okay then.
You fucking crazy!
We were careful. We
What
used
the fuck
burn-
are you doing?
We used burner phones.
Kid, you don't get it. They could have been following you. They could be watching us right fucking
You
now.
have to be very freaking cautious.
If you're the fucking reason why I can't finish that Vermont country dollhouse, I will fucking end you.
You've been walking around for days like you want to kick my ass. So do it already.
Shit.
But I could be Harry Potter. Or, John Connor, or what's her name from the Hunger Games?
Katniss Everdeen. Yeah, be Katniss
The thing
Everdeen.
is, I could be that person that nobody thinks is awesome, but it turns out they're kind of fucking awesome.
I think Katniss is awesome.
Is not Jesus.
Nope.
I can't. I mean, it's impossible. I'm a nobody.
Oh, she's got.
I'm a lab
Oh,
rat.
here
Cut
comes
off
the
my limbs and they grow back.
blackmail.
I can't get you.
Oh no.
Or I put this on Facebook tonight.
Oh no. Did he chop off his dick?
Gecko. Former teen star of VOD. Summertime Clubhouse.
I recognize Army Boy as hotel clerk number 2
Hello?
from the
Excuse
Death
me?
Press.
Is she on Instagram? She's Instaing this.
Well, hello.
Oh, the boy's on 82. I'm the new girl.
Wait.
Wait, she's the new member of the 7?
Hi, I'm in
Oh
the 7.
no.
Replacing translucent.
Oh
God bless his
no.
soul.
Rip
Ink's
trans-
barely dry,
Can't believe
but
it.
yeah, reporting for duty.
I'm just reading the
Fuck
comments.
yeah.
Homie is shook.
Anything, the big guy?
Ooh.
Wonderful.
Ma'am, your nose.
Oh shit. Ow! Oh!
Fuck! Let's get the fuck out of here! Holy shit! What? Come on, get him! Go, 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 go! Must be a soup powder. Her head's gonna explode.
Frenchie, who do you know who can do that?
No one.
What the shit?
Look, I have a daughter.
No, Ray. I love Raina.
Worried
Yeah. Move on. How do you think your shareholders would feel about that?
Oh, he knows that he has Vought dangling on a string.
Prudential formula for compound V, which you, man-child that you are, released into the wild.
Oh boy,
Don't know what
got you by the balls.
Well, let me remind you. You slipped compound V to terrorists all over the globe to get you and your cronies into.
He's got you by the balls.
But maybe at the cost of destroying the whole company.
I don't think I appreciate your tone, sir.
We're busy running around like maniacs trying to clean up the mess you made.
Oh!
I don't have to consult you about Stormfront or anything else.
Damn!
Now.
Wow!
I believe you have a premiere of Tech Night Lives to go to?
He's not. It takes a lot to stand up successfully against Homelander.
Just hold on a second.
Come on, this is what we've been waiting for. Let's burn those fuckers down.
Just take a beat and figure out the best way to do this.
Yeah, let's not throw the victory hats out yet.
Thought's just dangerous, that's all.
Is this Billy? Yeah, it's Billy.
All right, easy.
Hey!
Easy does it. We're the most wanted cunts in the country. But don't you worry. Daddy's home.
Yeah! Oh no. See, everyone's pleased. Huey on the other hand. Yeah. Not so much. Ugh. Man, what an explosive first episode. Like, especially if you're Raina, of course. But yeah, it was just very, very interesting. Like, with obviously how things were being dealt with, Homelander perspective-wise, with Annie trying to get Gecko to agree to providing some Compound V. The introduction of Stormfront, new member of the Seven. So, yeah, I'm just going to have to go back and read all of the comments, because that's always a thing that I do love. Like, whenever a media piece, like whether it's a game, whether it's a show, whenever you've got social media interactive, you always want to check the comments, because that can produce some of the funniest shit. So just for some reason, I don't know if that's just me, but for me, it's always a blast seeing, okay, how do these fake people react to this whole to this fictional scenario? But I thought that was a really splendid, an interesting way to kick off this new season in fine fashion, especially in regards to new characters being introduced. It will be very interesting to follow Stormfront's journey, as it seems like she's the new member of the Seven. But yeah, with the fact that you had all of those comments on the screen and all of that, it was just very, very interesting. Just like, I was so focused on what they were saying, but also being very attentive to the atmosphere and the situation. And you know, one comment really summed it up perfectly about Homelander being spooked, because he was spooked, or shook, should I say? So, but still, he was not too pleased, was he? Because, given his commands earlier on, he was not a fan of unauthorized inductees, I guess, into the Seven. So, yeah, that took an awful long time to drink that. But, yeah, he already made that point clear. We saw the return of Ashley, which is great, because, you know, she's always pleasant. And, you know, with Ashley, she had that belief that she was, she was on cloud 9. She was moving up in the world. But the harsh reality came crashing down on her, especially with the fact that she is basically, if anything, being used, really, in terms of Homelander trying to extort more power. So, yeah, he had Madeline as a bit of a hindrance last season, and now that Madeline's out of the way, there is a lot more power for Homelander in regards to, I know I rule the world and all of that. You saw him overseeing those group sessions and trying to have his input because he runs the world, basically, or runs America. The world can go fuck itself in his eyes. But yeah, that god complex that he has, the way that he tries to, it's just so great to have his insistence of god complex ability it's so great to have that be presented in this episode, because you saw him how he was trying to push his luck all throughout the episode with Ashley with those group sessions, and then comes Stan Edgar. What the hell was that scene? Because that was intense. I really, really loved it. You had Homelander, who in his subconscious was like, you know what, I'm going to stand above him, he's going to learn his place, and he's going to remove Storm from the Seven, because, I did not condone this, so he's going to learn, don't piss me off. I think Homelander didn't get the message that he himself could do with a few educational lessons, because the way that Stan Edgar, the way that he showed so much confidence and put him in his place was just really, really incredible. So it takes a lot to try to shut down Homelander, especially with how terrifying Homelander can be. Even when he's using that passive aggressiveness, he can be very, very intimidating. And even when you're, being so nice to him, Blind Spot, for crying out loud, I despised that so much in regards to how he absolutely fucked him up, just based on his disability. So he's an absolute bellend, is Homelander. But that's it though. Like, usually if unless you're one of the public and all of that, it's a good case not to piss off Homelander, and that's what I guess Stan Edgar did, and he wasn't even phased. He put this he was turning the finger towards Homelander in regards to the discretion of Compound V and all of that, and this is bigger than what you think it is, really, and you feel so entitled, essentially, that you think that I'm not gonna be deterred from you. So here's how things are gonna go down, essentially. So yeah, you gotta applaud Stan for I guess for standing tall against Homelander, because it's not really a regular thing, is it, where you stand against Homelander with such confidence. You could try, but yeah, you won't get far. But for Stan, he did. So it's going to be very interesting to see that unfold, because I feel like that's just the beginning of a not so beautiful relationship. So yeah, but it was just very, very interesting to see that, and it will be very interesting to see what will happen in regards to reuniting with the family. Speaking of, we've got to get some answers in regards to Billy and what's been happening in between episodes. Because obviously there was that bombshell that was unravelled at the end of the last episode, and then he comes strolling in at the end of the last scene, much to everyone but Huey's joy, and he's just like, all right, we need you guys to be back on your game, and we need to sort this shit out, really. So, and obviously Huey was not really a fan of bringing bringing back Billy. So especially given the history, especially in the latter moments of season 1. But with Huey, he tried to do things in a very, very in a Huey way. He tried to do things cleanly and all of that. I mean, it doesn't exactly help that, of course, all of them are wanted. So it's a very, very fun time. But with Huey, he's got a lot of that kindness and heart, really, and he wants to do the right thing, and that's what I'm talking about. He's doing what Huey would do best, and that's just do things by the book, if anything. So yeah. But he doesn't have that leadership skills that Billy does have, and everyone's just getting tired, frustrated, they're on the run, and, you know, there are certain aspects in regards to that frustration, like Marv, for example, his family. We know how family orientated he is, and now he's on the run, and he can't do shit, so... and they need Billy in this group, so... Yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see what will happen with this whole situation, as well as, you know, Huey and Billy come clashing heads, but also to find out what happened after the end of the last episode. Because it's not like Billy would have said, alright, I'll see you guys later, once he saw Homelander reveal, oh, this is my kid, hey, so, yeah. But I'm sure that will unfold in the next episode, probably. So, yeah. But yeah, and Annie as well. Of course, continuing that conflict and still feeling a lot of hurt with, you know, people lying to her and all of that. Like, you know, even Gecko to and that was really, really like messed up. Like how he was just selling body parts and all of that. Like. Yeah, his own body parts as well. So, I mean, obviously, it's stating the obvious, like just selling body parts in general, like black market kind of shit. Yeah, it's very disturbing. But this is, yeah, you know, he's putting, like, it's just so unorthodox and just creepy, isn't it? Because he's just cutting parts of himself off. And, you know, it's no hassle because he can just regenerate. So... And I was just thinking, I had the assumption when I kind of put 2 and 2 together in terms of what was happening. Okay, so he must regenerate, because otherwise, what the fuck? But still, what the fuck anyways, because even if you have that regeneration ability, you don't do that shit, so no. But yeah, I do have a feeling something bad's going to happen to Gecko there. Annie, I don't know. I feel like there's too much of an optimistic vibe, like when Annie was on that call to Huey. So yeah, but there's also that situation with Deep, of course, with him hitting rock bottom, him scaring kids away whilst in a drunken state, and you had this church group who, yeah. Not good. Not good news. Not good news. Not good news. Especially when they brought up the fact about therapy and how it's destructive. I was like, bottom, him scaring kids away whilst in a drunken state, and you had this church group who, yeah, not good. Not good news. Not good news. Not good news. Especially when they brought up the fact about therapy and how it's destructive. I was like, bottom, him scaring kids away whilst in a drunken state, and you had this church group who, yeah, not good. Not good news. Not good news. Not good news. Especially when they brought up the fact about therapy and how it's destructive. I was like, bottom, him scaring kids away whilst in a drunken state, and you had this church group who, yeah, not good. Not good news. Not good. The main eyes are being steered towards Vought, you know, following her and everything. And the idea is, okay, she had a bomb in her, like in the Suicide Squad, basically. And I have a feeling that they might have, because I don't think anyone would have planted a bomb in her discreetly, in terms of, catch her unaware, whilst she's asleep, just... So, yeah. I have a feeling they've got their own... I don't know if they've got, an Ant-Man kind of character, someone who could shrink down. And they could... We've seen that before, haven't we, in episode 1? So my guess is that someone who has the ability to shrink down planted while she was asleep. They went in, planted a bomb, and that's where Vought tailed her. And as soon as she said something that would basically give her a death sentence, boom, brains everywhere. Yeah, so, but I did really like this episode. It was a great starting point for season 2. Some very intense moments. I've got to say, the milk scene. Yeah, no words. Anyways, it was a great first episode. So, yeah, I'm excited to get into episode 2. So, with that said, I will see you guys next time. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, you can check my videos on the right. If you want to check out more of my content, you can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. And I will see you guys next time. Toodles!